That's besides the point. You're not that far behind. Give or take a few years, maybe. God willing, was going to be as old as I am. Chloe, I probably won't be around to see it.
Why? Where will you be?
Oh, you know what I mean. You never know from one day to the next what can happen. Let me give you a tip, Joyce. Don't buy any yearly subscription when you get to
I don't have those anymore anyway.
Oh, you always were very frugal with your money, weren't you?
You don't have to be bitchy.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just feeling old, that's all. Anyway, I even stopped watching those mini series, you know, the ones that go on for weeks and weeks. I'm afraid I might not be around to see how the story ends.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me you haven't been watching All My Grandchildren.
What's that about?
They started that in the fall on that like Netflix.
Oh, I don't get that channel. There's enough garbage on TV without having to pay extra.
Well, it's really good. It's like a Jackie Collins novel. It's taken this long for the cousin of the rich kid to finally hit on his best friend's great-grandmother.
Oh, did he get the first base yet?
Of course, she's a cougar.
Oh, let me know the next time it's on. I'll come over and watch it with you.
It's a deal. I'll even fill you in on all the juicy details from all the other parts of the series.
Okay. But Joyce, do me a favor. Don't keep talking while the show is on, because then I won't be able to hear a word they're saying. Anyway, won't I be an intrusion? Doesn't Barney watch those type of shows with you? Or isn't he the romantic type?
Bernie romantic. Are you nuts? I guess he's got a romantic side in his like, own sort of way.
Well, you seem to have a good relationship.
Well, that's because I talk, he listens.
Well, what more do you want? Did he buy you a box of candy or anything for Valentine's Day?
Oh, he knows better than to get me candy, all that sticky stuff in my dentures.
Oh, wouldn't it be great to have your real teeth back?
You know, when we're kissing, sometimes that sticky stuff from my dentures gets caught.
You still kiss at your age?
Oh, I'm so surprised, Hilda. Sometimes Bernie and I still make out. Sometimes twice a week.
And you call me nuts? Oh, anyway, seems you will have more energy than I did at 74. Really? Twice a week? I don't know.
You know, I think he went to go and buy me a card. He went to the store, but I haven't seen him. I think he's there now.
Well, it's almost 5 o'clock. What time did he leave?
Well, just after we had a little disagreement at breakfast.
Oh, well, at breakfast? That's almost 9 hours ago. Are you sure he didn't get lost?
No, I already checked with the lost and found, and they have not seen him all day.
Oh. So what happened at breakfast?
Well, we sort of had a lover's quarrel.
So what does a lover's quarrel on Valentine's Day sound like?
Well, it was really more of a heated argument, really. In fact, I got so angry that I threw a chocolate-filled donut at him.
Where did you get a donut from?
Oh, that fancy place, that fancy pastry place on 2nd Street.
Oh, what a waste of a good donut. So tell me, what was it really about?
Well, here's not thinking it's important to give me a Valentine's Day card. After I made him a heart-shaped ornament out of bright red popsicle sticks.
Where the hell did you find bright red popsicle sticks? I didn't know they made such a thing.
I stained regular ones with the red Kool-Aid. I got them from the cafeteria.
Oh, I wouldn't drink too much of that stuff if I was staying your inside.
Well, you know what got me really angry was when he said, cards and presents aren't important as long as both people love each other. And I said, well, that's all well and good for you. But I want a Valentine's card, and I want it on Valentine's Day, and I want it before breakfast. And that way I won't have to worry all day whether or not I'm getting one.
Joyce, don't take it so serious.
I told him I wanted to have something nice on Valentine's Day so I can show my friends. I don't have too many more left.
Valentine's Day or friends?
Valentine's Day. Don't be such a smart ass. He said, who are you going to show it to? Most of your friends aren't even around anymore. And Hildy, she seems to be still kicking and kicking, but she's not looking too good these days.
He said that? Wait till I see him, and I know just where to shove those popsicles.
Those were his exact words, and then he said, Hildy's not getting a Valentine's Day from Morris, and you don't see her complaining about it.
I don't expect a card from Morris.
Well, that's it exactly. He said, don't expect, and then you won't be disappointed.
Morris is dead. He died 2 years ago.
I told him that, but it didn't seem to matter.
He's right. I don't expect the deceased husband to give me a card on Valentine's Day or any other day, but we never exchanged cards or anything like that anyway over the years we were together.
Not even on your birthday?
Oh, of course on birthdays, but I bake a cake and he cooked something. Our relationship was enough the rest of the time. Oh, we sporadically bought little trinkets for each other throughout the years. I guess they were tokens of affection. But it was done spontaneously and it came from the heart. It wasn't some designated, stupid, inventive retail holiday.
I like those stupid, designated, invented holidays. I like getting gifts.
Well, who doesn't? But if it doesn't come from the heart.
Oh, I don't care where the diamond comes from.
And it shouldn't be just because a particular day is designated to declare your affections, whether they're there or not.
You know, my parents, they never celebrated anything. They were miserable. I didn't want to grow up to be like them.
You know my son Mark, well, he comes every year and he takes me to that fancy smancy restaurant near his office for Mother's Day. I say hello to the bartender there. He knows the routine. Well, he's seen Mark bring me there every year for Mother's Day, which is once a year. As long as he's been in practice.
Mark or the bartender?
Mark, of course. George, he could be thick sometimes. I don't see head nor tail of them to the next Mother's Day.
Mark or the bartender?
Joyce!
Just kidding, Hilda.
Well, I guess I deserve it being on my high horse. Anyway, I'm glad you're sitting here with me on Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, because you're the best friend I have.
The best friend you have left.
No, the best friend I've known. We've been friends for a long time, and we go back a long way.
Yes, we certainly do.
So my advice to you is, don't be too hard on old Bernie. You still have each other. When you get to be 80,
From your mouth to God's ear.
possible that Bernie might not be around.
Well, he's not around now.
I don't mean to store.
Now look who's getting all serious.
You'll look back one day and realize that Valentine's Day cards or bright red popsicle sticks or whatever color you want to stain them,
Or Mother's Day dinners.
don't interrupt me. All of that is not important in the bigger scheme of things. And you'll rest in peace with or without any of it. So don't worry yourself about it and get an ulcer.
Now look who's worrying. And you already have an ulcer.
Well, mine's not from worrying, it's from drinking too much Kool-Aid from the tap.
Oh, look who just came in through the front entrance.
Oh, it looks like he had some pink flowers.
They're supposed to be red.
Oh, Joyce, maybe they sold out of the red ones. The color of the damn flowers isn't important. Go on, go give him a hug and thank him. And give him a hug for me, too.
You know, you're right, Hilda. I think I'll take one of those flowers and pin it right here on my sweater. I think that might make him feel good.
Wear good health. And don't forget what I told you.
Well, I'm gonna go get him. Now, you start heading into the dining room and you save Bernie and I a seat, because you know how it fills up quickly.
Okay, dear, I'll see you in here. Marcus, I hope you're paying attention, and I hope you're proud of me. I really did appreciate those pink roses you bought me when we had that big blow up when you came home late. At the time, I was too angry and hurt to say I'm sorry. I was too stubborn to say thank you. I miss you.
It's Miss Harris.
Oh, I'll be out in a second. It's near a mountain trail upstate. What? The meadow in the picture. It's where my husband proposed. We were on our way back from a hike and he just popped the question. I had to go to 3 places to find the brand you liked. I poured myself a glass too.
Oh, thank you. I hope finding it wasn't too much trouble.
Oh, not at all. Besides, I made you a promise. And as my father always said, it's important to keep your promises.
It's a good motto to live by.
Well, let me take your coat.
That's okay, Mrs. Page. Why don't we just take a seat down?
Okay. Please. I apologize if I seem a little flustered. This is a first for me.
It's a first for me, too.
What do you mean?
Between inviting me over like this and picking up a bottle of my favorite wine, normally plans to stop by the office.
Oh, well, I was going to come to the office until I saw where the office was located, and then I realized we couldn't meet there. Oh, my husband runs the law firm across the street. Many of his coworkers looked out the window and saw me going into a private investigator's office.
I understand.
It's the same reason I didn't want to meet anywhere public.
Yes, I can see now why that wouldn't work. Tell me, Miss Page, where is your husband?
Oh, he had to go out of town. His brother called last night with a family emergency. He won't be back till later tonight.
Well, then let's get right down to business. Tell me, what would you like me to investigate?
I'd like you to investigate my husband because I think he's having an affair.
I see. And why do you think that?
Oh, certain behaviors and mannerisms. He'll be on the phone, and when I come into the room, he suddenly hangs up. He tells me he has to work late at the office. When I call the office, no one's there. And I've started smelling his shirts before they go into the laundry. And lately, there's a brand of perfume on them that's not mine.
And how long has this been going on for?
A couple months. But the signs have become more apparent the past few weeks.
Well, I have certainly investigated my share of affairs over the years.
Not like this one.
What do you mean?
Oh, well, it's not just the affair I'm worried about. I feel crazy even saying it. I think my husband's trying to kill me.
Mrs. Page, that is a very serious accusation.
Oh, I know, believe me. I wouldn't be saying it if I didn't honestly believe it.
And what makes you believe it? Why would your husband want to kill you?
Well, it's no secret how wealthy I am. As the sole heiress to my father's fortune, when he passed away, I inherited everything. Now, in the event of my death, my husband would inherit.
Is your husband not already very rich with his own law firm?
Oh, it's not made public yet, but it soon will be. His law practice is failing. It's been failing for a while, and soon it will go under completely. He's going broke, and he's getting desperate. Besides, he has someone new to provide for now.
Well, these are all just theories and suspicions. This isn't proof.
Oh, I have proof. At least I think I do.
And what might that be?
Why, I found an envelope in my husband's study. It was in the back of one of his drawers. I think it's poison.
Poison?
Yes. At least that's what it looked like.
And why haven't you gone to the police with this yet?
Well, because I'm not completely sure. Imagine if I walked into a police station and told them what I just told you, and it turned out not to be poison. They'd think I was crazy. My husband would find out, and I'd be in an even worse situation. Oh, maybe you could just look at it for me? I'm sure in your line of work, you know somebody who can figure out what it is. I'm sure you can get answers discreetly. I just want the truth. I want to know if my husband's having an affair, and if he is, I want to know if they're out to get me. I just want answers.
Let me see the envelope.
Are you saying you'll take the case?
I'm saying I want more information before I officially commit. I'd like to see what you found.
Okay, hold on. Here it is. Oh, be careful.
What do you think? Well, I'm no expert on these sort of things. You say you found this in his desk drawer?
Yes. I mean, why would he hide something like this unless he was planning on using it?
Tell you what, I have a friend that works down at the crime lab. I'll have him take a sample of this and investigate it.
Are you saying you'll take the case?
Excuse me. Like you, I want the truth. I want answers too. I'll take the case.
Thank you. Thank you.
But while we wait for the results of the analysis, it's important that you get out of town. take a mini vacation, go stay with a friend. If what you said is true, it's important that you're out of the house while I investigate.
I have a friend in the city I can stay with. I'll call my husband later and tell him I'll be gone for the weekend. I just can't believe this.
I can't even imagine how difficult this must be for you. Why don't you take the next few moments and compose yourself? Try having some wine.
You know, it seems like yesterday he was proposing to me in that meadow. Now I have to face the reality that he's possibly cheating on me, or worse, possibly trying to kill me.
Mrs. Page, why don't we try and take things step by step? I've agreed to take the case. Just relax and unwind a little bit. Have some wine.
To better days. You know, I can't stop thinking about that meadow.
What about it?
About how my marriage began there and how it ended there.
How did your marriage end there?
Because that's where I buried my husband.
I'm sorry?
When I found the poison in his drawer, I poured some in his drink at dinner. I poisoned him. I poisoned him in the exact same way I know you're now trying to poison me. You think because you're a private investigator, you're the only one who can have someone followed? You think you're the only one who can retrieve deleted emails? You think you're the only one who can get answers? My God, you're even wearing the perfume I've been smelling on him. I know it was you having an affair with my husband. I also know you've been trying to kill me. You were probably wondering why you hadn't heard from my husband since last night. That's why I made up that bogus story about a family emergency. In fact, this entire afternoon has been one bogus story.
What are you talking about?
Oh, well, that's why I had to pose as a prospective client. I had to get you here, Miss Harris, and I knew you'd buy my story. I also knew you'd jump at the chance to finish what my husband failed. You know, when I gave him that poison, it took about 10 minutes for the effects to go in. Seeing how you chug that wine and how much you're coughing now, I'd say you're starting to feel the effects of what I put in your drink. You. You want to know where my husband proposed to me in that meadow? It was in between two trees at the meadow's edge. It's so remote that no hikers ever go there, and he thought it would be so romantic. When he proposed, he promised to spend forever with the woman he loved. I dug 2 graves there. One for you and one for him. Since my husband loves you, he'll be keeping his promise. And as my father always says, it's important to keep your promises.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Village Playbox proudly presents the cast of The Director Becomes the Critic. That is Postmortem.